A magician in a tower, hiding away from the frightening world. What are you so scared of, Magus? Not the night song, surely? Why, she's nothing but a relic to be purchased and pursued.
My God. The night song is a person.
At last. There you are, my dear.
You will address me with due deference. I am Dame Aylin. And you are a whelp without honor, without pride, with nothing but a tower full of trinkets.
Oh, my apologies, Dame Aylin. I meant no disrespect. I asked our mutual friend here to make an introduction that I might get to meet the famed daughter of Selûne. Forgive me for that impudence. Perhaps our friend can bridge the gap and do what I believe they came here to do?
My steel-hearted friend speaks true. Give me one good reason, Magus, why I should not strike you down where you stand.
Dame Aylin, I have discovered a device that would allow your immortality to be shared. It would cause you no harm, no pain of any kind. You serve your mother Selûne, I believe. She who has blessed our realm with so many gifts. Honor her by sharing yours.
You dare to threaten me with the same magic that held me in torment for 100 years? You do not seek to share my gifts. You seek to poach them.
I had hoped to appeal to your better nature. Perhaps I overestimated you. No bother. I have an arsenal of implements capable of convincing you to see reason. A pity you didn't prove a more reliable ally. You could have reaped the rewards of my good favor. I'd hoped you'd keep an open mind, but it seems you're determined to make this as difficult as possible. Boy, at the ready. Once I've taken control of the Aasimar, she must go directly into the caging runes.
My magic is yours to command, Master Leroican. Simply say the word.
I have great plans for you, Dame Aylin. And if you will not go quietly, then you'll go kicking and screaming.
Magicians and their plans for Dame Aylin. Predictable, sadistic, flaccid.
Myrmidons! Imperatum!
They won't be trespassing anywhere else in that. Some people have no respect for into the bin where it belongs.
I think it's dead.
The shelves are practically heaped with
Some people are so selfish.
bloodstone.
song is an immortal being, the child of a deity.
It's very much a case of summon an elf when it does. Not our style. Once you have a fresh, high quality.
The least of all worries that mad cocked on our doorstep.
The night song is an immortal being, the child of a deity.
Flesh on. I'd be a laughing stock with that lumbering round off.
The night song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own.
Smuggled incense.
The night song is an ancient potion that allows its drinker to become irresistibly attractive to man and god alike.
They'll probably have even less tomorrow.
Madness. Utter madness. Next I'll start panic buying parchment.
Quite frankly, beneath me.
We really should have planted that road.
Oh, well. It's too late for that now, isn't it, dear? They might have a bit of that catnip decoction left. As long as Lord Portash hasn't gotten into it.
I really wish you hadn't brought the cat that. Well, at least it feels a little improper.
Right, the least of all worries. Our doorstep.
Something over there.
can it do? I've a lot of
The
domestic...
Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity.
They excel at all those humdrum means. Particularly at cleaning. Especially
Some
food
people
disposal.
are so selfish.
Bloodstorm. Not everyone can just wave their hands and be you. Why aren't they rationing anything?
The absolutes make
Gold,
people panic.
it's all about what
Is this a
it's
sign?
my
You make a fine point.
He might have a bit of that
Just in case
catnip
what?
decoction left.
Just in case
As
you
long as
happen
Lord
to lose
Portash
control.
hasn't gotten into it.
I really wish you hadn't looked at that. It feels like that for me, I think. Improper?
Impropriety's the least of our worries with that mad cult on our doorstep.
I can tell you're...
I just think we should be careful what we say.
You're after nothing but the best. And luckily for you, that's exactly what I have.
I think
The
it's
best
very
necromantic charms in the Yes, pray.
Jeez, it's hot in here.
Impropriety's the least of our worries with that mad gaunt on our doorstep.
I just think we should be careful what we say in public, isn't it? I'm sure there's gold in this stack somewhere. No.
Still breathing, despite everything.
The Firehead fool is dead. Yet as I stare upon his corpse, I feel sadness. Why? A gripping in the chest, as though I'd lost someone. Something. Paladin's fatigue, no doubt. You were excellent in battle, as is your way. And I am proud to fight at your side. I will catch my breath, then to camp I will bring my bones. Moon Maiden be with you.
That took the edge off. I'll feel that one later.
Ready and willing.
Wanna dance?
Let's move.
sought a fight, and now you have one.
Unleash me. Gideon! Come on, can't stay idle.
Let's get this over with.
What's it gonna take?
May the dice roll in my favor. Blood follows me everywhere.
Oh, I have returned.
It seems this individual doesn't think very highly of you, but few can resist a well-timed gift. Your offer appears to be of interest. Let's make it a good one.
The Firehead fool is dead. Yet a gripping in the chest. A paladin's fatigue. I will catch my breath.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
you shall find me.
Non fide.
Soldier.
One with the never a dull moment. Ah, excellent choice. I've got a long road ahead.
Trap. Be cautious.
Artillery.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Vaults. Vaults. Security. Below. Cleanup.
Trap. Be cautious. Directly.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Most excellent.
What's that?
Lost in thought. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
goes nothing.
Come on, open up.
Quite some valuable knowledge hidden between these pages.
Storage and sorting of scrollwork, parchment, and tomes.
I applaud your taste.
Let's get going. A couple turns should do that.
Something in a whisper. Don't mind if I do. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
And these things have stayed interesting.
This calls for careful footwork.
Storage and sorting of scrollwork, parchment, and tomes.
With a flick of the wrist.
Each door named after a wizard of renown. The annals must be behind Carsus's door.
Trap. Be cautious.
for blood.
This place is trapped.
Let's march.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as today. Can't give up now.
Step carefully. There's a trap. Be cautious.
Unlock hereby the path to the Carsus Vault.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Unlock hereby the path to the Carsus Vault.
No time to rest. What's in here?
The Annals of Karsus. The preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. If the crown atop the Elder Brain was truly forged by Karsus himself, this book will confirm it. All we have to do is turn the page. That devil Raphael was telling the truth. There's no doubt. The crown of Karsus is what's controlling the Elder Brain. And this is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood. Not exactly. It was what he did with it that sealed his fate, and, for a time, that of magic itself. The crown was merely the means. The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it. Worse? It could be the best thing that ever happened to me. To us. Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last. We'd be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them. Some gods may delude themselves into believing they care about their worshippers, but when it comes down to it, we're all expendable. Children to be appeased, not respected. I worshipped Mistra loyally for years, and in that time she granted me the barest sliver of the power I was ready to wield. Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. She's done nothing to help us. Mistra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus's successor. neither of us can know what truly may be if we don't at least try. Potential is nothing in itself. Just a fleeting dream unless we drag it into the waking world. Please, at least think on it. Powerful as he was, Carsters lacked some advantages I can lay claim to. I know Mystra intimately, and I carry a fragment of the weave itself within my body. Carsters achieved many things, but he never managed that. A long road lies ahead before the crown comes into our possession. All I ask for now is that you do not dismiss this possibility out of hand. Please, at least think on it.
I don't get it. What's got Dame Aylin so down? I, for one, am delighted Leroican got what was coming to him. Believe me, I plan to revel mightily once I've finished with Gortash. Hopefully, Dame Aylin will be back to herself by then, so she can congratulate me on a Merthera well broken.
carefully. There's a trap.
Unlock hereby the path to the Elminster Vault.
Wonder what's past this.
The book radiates power, but the words you read in the codex echo in your mind, guiding your eyes safely across the page. The once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who can take it. As you pass the strange glyphs, you can feel the book resisting. Ghostly voices whisper at you from the dark, probing and fighting your mind. But your will is iron, and you brush past these shades of the past, devouring every secret the book has to offer. You see now life and death are malleable as clay, to be bent and reshaped by your will, by your power. But as you close the book, a nagging doubt whispers in your mind. What consequences will there be for calling the dead from their rest? The book refused.
Let's get going.
Looking ahead.
Unlock hereby the path to the Carsus Vault.
Salutations.
You've been seen re-entering a forbidden area. Apparently it's becoming rather tiresome.
They also make
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
It looks a little fragile.
Nonsense. They're tougher than they look. Plus, if they lose a limb, they keep on.
What's an issue of Boulder's Malcazette doing in here? Something where we are respected. Into the bin where it belongs.
There's not much left. The absolutes will keep people panic.
Hold the cat back.
I see.
It feels a little...
How can I help you?
Scrolls, parchments, codices, tomes. Take a look and see what calls you.
As long as Lord Portash hasn't got any...
How can I help you? The same as I've always done. I deal in knowledge, not proprietors. Quietly getting on with things is a virtue, you know.
Complimentary, you say?
Ready to right what you've wronged? That's better. How can I help you?
I've a lot of domestic tasks that are quite frankly beneath me.
They excel at all those humdrum.
Smuggled incense, 6-hand monster sauce mushrooms. You can never have too many mushrooms.
Perhaps we ought to ask what they have in the back. If anything.
No, I don't think it hurts. They'll probably have it for next tomorrow.
Madness.
Not a difficult.
Utter madness. Next perhaps panic buying parchment.
You might want to be. I've heard he's not really one for customer service.
Right,
The shelves are packed with pig bits.
Some people are so selfish.
Bloodstone. Jewelweed. Mother's leaf. Not everyone can just wave their hands and be you. Why aren't they rushing in anything?
Gold, it's all about profits, my love.
It certainly is at that. Doing it. What must have some sort of merit as Sorcerer's son for stocks.
I saw some people.
Well, at least they seem to use the everything.
Just in case you happen to lose control of your...
Not a title for me, I think.
Oh, well, it's too late for that now, isn't it, dear? You might have a bit of that catnip decoction left. As long as Lord Portash hasn't gotten into it.
I really wish you hadn't pulled the cat back. It feels a little improper.
Impropriety's the least of our worries. That man
Issue
fought on our
Golden
doorstep.
Malthazette doing in here? I just think we should be careful what we say. Some people have no respect for it. Into the bin where it belongs.
Your desire.
What do we have?
We've lost mugwort, incense, 6 handfuls of assorted mushrooms. You can never have too many
Sure,
mushrooms.
there's gold in these stabs somewhere. Whilst what they have in the back. This was here last week. If anything,
I don't think it'll hurt. They'll probably have even less tomorrow.
madness. Utter madness. Next I'll start panic buying parchment.
All right. What now?
Not for communal use. Not everyone subscribe. Tempers are rising.
Perhaps not. Gods!
No, I did not find what I'm looking
Bloodstone. Jewelry.
for. I've a good
Mother's leaf.
up there. Smart at the rower control.
Not everyone.
It looks a little fragile to me.
Still alive, so that's progress.
One more.
Another time.
Just a couple of scrolls of turn under. Just in case.
Can't just go roughing
Oh, it's too late for that now, isn't it, dear?
Apparently.
You might have a bit of that catnip decoction left. As long as Lord Portash hasn't gotten into it.
I really wish you hadn't pulled the cat back. It feels a little
No one's stopped me yet.
Some people have no respect for it.
Tomorrow is that man fought on our doorstep.
Just think we should be careful what we say.
It might just be there's not much left. The absolute.
Quite ready for you.
We've lost mugwort, incense,
I could go for a good meal.
6 handfuls of assorted mushrooms. You can never have too many mushrooms.
Ripe with magic.
Do you think that zombie looks?
Must have it.
Very well.
Gods. The shelves are packed.
Would you mind if I finish browsing before you muscle in, please? I was...
A little discourse.
Apologies. Look,
What to do?
I recommend getting at least a couple of scrolls of...
Oh, it's too late for that now, just in case.
Making me sweat.
Just in case you...
Might have a bit of that cat. Would you mind if I finish browsing before you muscle in, please? I was here for...
Time to rest.
Not very, but it might.
Don't burn yourself.
It's very much a case of... Apologies.
So that's progress.
Perhaps we ought to ask what they have in the back. If anything. Some people have no respect for literature. Into the bin where it belongs.
In a little. I've got a bit more shopping to do. Where are we going? Rose.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Because they're made of fire, darling.
What am I made of?
No one back home will ever believe this.
I did not
More smuggled incense.
Welcome, dear patron. I am an unperson in service of the revered wizard Leroican.
Leroican's illusion is blissfully unaware of its caster's demise, but remains bound to its duties.
To browse our wares, say trade. To provide information about the night song, say night song. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes. For all other inquiries, say other. I'm sorry, I didn't. To browse our web. If you are a city official here to collect dues, to learn more about the search for the night song, say night song. To learn more about Master Leroican, say Leroican. To learn more about my good self, say I am the product of an ingenious bit of magic performed by Master Leroican. I am blessed with sufficient intelligence to adequately run and protect the shop, Sorceress Sundries. Because Master Leroican is engaged in important work, I take care of such banalities as speaking with customers. To truly know Master Leroican is the work of a lifetime. Suffice it to say, he is a powerful, important man whose powers exceed the limitations by which most wizards are constrained. He resides in Ramesses Tower. Anyone bearing information leading to the capture of the Night Song may gain an audience with him. The Night Song is a relic hidden in an underground temple beneath us. Master Leroican is offering a considerable sum for the object's retrieval. You are not Mr. Marvin Hudd, the collections officer assigned to this establishment. Logic detected. Petition approved. Enjoy. How else can I help you today? The provision of information that leads to the retrieval of the Night Song is worth a great deal to Master Leroican. Do you have... Please proceed upstairs. Thank you. Please come again... Welcome back to Sorceress Sundries. How can I help you? You're sure to find what you're looking for.
What?
Please come again.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Bull-Durian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. Tell me, what curiosities have you and your companions discovered within the walls of this esteemed emporium? I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the Cassos' pestilent crown. The very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mystra asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mystra knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mystra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
Mistra's willing to speak to me again. Was this your doing, Elminster?
She knows what I see in you, just as I know what she sees in you. I was not born an old man. I know all too well what it's like to have a goddess fill your heart with longing. Looking at you is like gazing into a mirror that shows centuries long past.
The past is the past, Elminster. And the future is, well, still to be decided. By me. Not by Mystra.
If there is another way, I trust you can find it. It is not in your nature, or mine, to stop looking, to accept the first answer to any dilemma. Do what you can. Put that mind to work. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mystra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
Look, Mama, look! It's so pretty!
Once familiar ally, now apparently not all there. Seems this individual doesn't think very highly of you, but few can resist a well-timed gift. Your offer appears to be of interest. Let's make it a good one.
Ally mine, we are reunited once more. I was just regaling sweet Isabel with tales of our prowess.
Very impressive. Thank you for helping Aelin. That wizard sounded absolutely dastardly.
I always do, with darling Isabel by my side. Enjoy the spoils of your victory. Spin memories of Leroican's death in your mind like silk floss. My darling, we must inform our friend of our news.
Indeed. I've scouted a Selûnite enclave outside the city. They faced the Absolute's armies and come out battered and bruised. Aelin and I will go to them, provide what help we can.
But fear not. When the time comes for you to face the foe of foes, Isabel and I will stand by your side.
We wouldn't miss it. Not for anything.
Go well, friend. We will see you soon. And with our great powers combined, this city will be saved.
Never a dull moment.
Can't give up now. For them, take it. All right, time to skulk about. Moving ahead. Breathe quiet. Move with care.
Hey, good looking.
Rather stand tall. Never a dull moment. Moving in. I don't need any attention right now.
Don't burn yourself.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. I want to have a word. Be cautious. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. Can't risk being in open view.
So, Mistress requested a chat with Gale. I do hope it goes well. We've pissed off enough gods already.
So all it took to get Mistress' attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact. It's obvious when you stop to think about it. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. For now, I'm just, Mr. knows I've read Carsus's designs. I'm certain of that. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards. Mistra's many things, but she's no censor. Her job is not to judge those who use the weave, but to ensure it is protected. Whatever she has to say, I want to hear it. Only then will we know the truth of what lies ahead.
I couldn't help overhearing what Elminster said to Gale. Not every day a god asks for a chat. Hey, maybe I'm invited too. I can be the muscle.
Softer than a whisper.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead? Remember, thou canst only remove adventurers fully authored by mortal hands. Seekest thy fellow, and ask them to wait in thy camp. Only then canst their empty forms be preserved, neatly stored in mine wardrobe till thou hast need of them.
Not bad. I've had better days. And worse ones.
A once familiar ally, now apparent. Perhaps a little time away is all she needs. She'll be at you.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhap without the balance of a soul, a force to drive them, vessels like thine sit limp, like garments unworn. Wouldst be ashamed to leave thy comrades' vessels crumpled? Wouldst it not? Very well. Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
Poor Gale. I hope he knows that a goddess abandoning him needn't be the end. Of course. Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated. Fine. What's on your mind? No notes. Even if I could have made it this far without you, more likely it would just put a stop to us. I wanted nothing to do with those illithid powers before. What makes you think I'd want to jump into an even deeper hole? Do you know what this entails? Well, of course you do. But I don't want that for myself. All right. Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you... Of course. I thought you'd never...
I can think of a thing or two. Nothing good,
though. What are you doing here? This is a
Hello. Are you a tax collector? Papa told...
Hello? I wasn't expecting any guests.
Took a leg off. I wouldn't give you anything I wouldn't eat myself.
Can I have that, please, sir?
I hope you're not looking for scraps, love. I'm pretty sure...
Twice what you just said.
Look where...
Back again? Which the rats are dead. Your perform...
Smile! As a fever seal me to my core! I will bask in her febrile radiance!
Oh gods! I don't want to die!
You are not going to die.
We are all... Listen and submit to the mistress of...
Go ahead. I'm listening. I've often asked myself the same question, and never really found a satisfactory answer. You clearly see something in me that I can't. The wisdom and intelligence required to overcome almost take it as a compliment either way. You don't get to be 13 centuries old without becoming a sound judge of character. And cheese, apparently. I regret many things in my life. Choosing to be, for now, to have a few more days in your company, no. I wouldn't change a thing.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
An audience with your goddess can go wrong. I should know. But do whatever you feel is best, Gale.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee. Am I? You're right. I am a strong, capable wizard. And this is no more than a casual my omnipotent, omniscient ex-lover. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. You're kind to say so, but this is hardly my first time in Mystra's presence. It's more the matter of what I'm going to say to her. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. The summoning channel Mystra has provided is one only I can enter. No matter how much I prefer not to face her alone. You're right. A heartfelt apology is the surest way to a goddess's heart. And her favor. I pray that she'll be in a forgiving mood. If she weren't the one I'd be praying to. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
Mystra. I never thought we'd speak again like this. Why am I here?
There is much unsaid between us, but time runs ever short. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
I didn't want to die. And when I saw the crown, I thought I might not have to, if I only understood its power.
And you believe you have the right to such an understanding? The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite Weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
That can't be. It wasn't. It couldn't have been. I only wished to prove myself worthy. I had no idea.
You were already worthy. What you lacked was patience, and it cost you dearly. When the Karsite Weave entered your body, your gifts were the first thing it consumed. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
I won't let you down again. When the Absolute is vanquished, I will surrender Karsus's powers to you. You have my word.
Thank you. May the Weave's light guide your purpose, and its wisdom guide your hand. The future of magic rests on your shoulders, Gale of Waterdeep. I promise you, it is a burden you are strong enough to bear.
Mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw it. After all this time.
And what you felt was but the slightest drop, drawn from the rushing torrent that is the Weave. I confess, without my former prowess, even I struggle to stand her presence. effects on the mortal body of such unfettered magical exposure cannot be overestimated. She held back in order to protect us. The Karsite Weave. With it, I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that? True enough. There's a reason such unwitting heroes have been the backbone of lyric and legend for as long as both have existed. Even so, I was hardly some naive apprentice at the time. I considered myself an archmage, and yet was fool enough to be mistaken for a common conjurer. At least now I'm armed with the truth, and Mistra's expectations. Once I bring the crown of Karsus to her, I can put everything right. The orb, too. I'll be myself again, for all that's worth. I'll have to disagree with you there. Having not one but two parasitic entities within your body does very little for one's faith in one's personality. Still, I should take the compliment with the same generosity it was given, so thank you. If I could promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil. I will not let you down. Now, I believe we've a date with an Elder Brain to get to. Shall we?
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate, hear this humble plea. Shield our people from the depredations of the absolute heretics. Bless them with the strength to endure, and the courage to resist. So may it be. Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate, hear this humble plea. Shield our people from the depredations of the absolute heretics. Bless them with the strength to endure, and the courage to resist. So may it be.